so the train just got here. We're gonna get on the train, take a little trip around Disneyland, and showcase you guys a little ride so you guys can check that out. And soon we'll be getting on pretty soon, so check it out. Alright, here we go. We're getting on the train. I want to get on the front, so we're gonna walk to the right. Looks like nobody wants to go to the front, so that works for me. I want to get on the corner right over here. And this lady, I want to get the corner though. All right. Alright, so we got on our front seat. We're gonna check out the train ride. Let's see how it is around Disneyland. Okay. Here we go. Our conductor's on the other side over there. Look at it, making sure everything's good. All the people are exiting this way. You can somewhat see the fireworks show. A little bit, maybe, not really. But the train should be moving pretty shortly. So, oh, let's all aboard. Let's go. All right, like we're moving. Let's go. Check it out. Bye, people. Got some of the fireworks.
We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs.
So we're taking a trip to the Grand Canyon and to the dinosaur? Okay.
As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead, the station also serves for
We got Haunted Mansion up right in the back over there. I'm gonna probably check it out, maybe, as long as the line's not too ridiculous. We'll head in there. Normally towards the ending of the day, everybody's leaving. The lines are a lot shorter, so it shouldn't be too bad today. So I hope you guys are having a good time. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. We're at New Orleans Square, taking a quick little rest break, getting more people onto the train, and then we're gonna get back on our merry way.
But it sounds right.
Welcome aboard excursion through the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain fully seated at all times while the train is in motion with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Parents supervise their children, keeping them safely seated away from the doorways if they are under the age of 7. Next up ahead, Mickey's Toontown Depot and Stargate with Fantasyland and Toontown Attractions. So please, we now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy a lovely ride through the bayou and up the river.
Feet and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Now,
And when it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America, entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
This is my favorite part of the trip. It is really nice. I don't think they knew that it was that nice. You're like, look, it's a big.
There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Welcome aboard excursion around the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain fully seated at all times. Full trains in motion, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Parents, please remind your little ones to keeping them seated away from the doorways if they are under 7. Our next stop ahead is going to be the Land of the Future, Tomorrowland Station. Don't you worry, guys. We're going to get there today. Please keep all hands and arms inside the train. Bubble box included. Please don't stick anything outside the train. Thank you.
Las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future.
As they approach Tomorrowland Station, remember to remain fully seated until the train has jumped about full and fully stopped and no conductor has stepped off the train. After there goes a stop for the Autopia, Space Mountain, Flying Eagle, Marine Warrior, Buzz Lightyear Astrobuster, Star Wars Adventures continue for many Astro Orbiter and the highway in the sky. Disneyland Monorail. Stay seated so we have fully cars and welcome to the future, everyone. On the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain fully seated at all times while the train is in motion with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. The parents, please supervise your little ones, keeping them away from the doorways if they are under the age of 7. Next stop ahead is Main Street, USA, but first we'll be taking an exciting detour to go visit the Grand Canyon and then travel back in time to the primeval world, the land of the dinosaurs. For the courtesy of others around you, we simply ask that you refrain from taking flash pictures, using video lighting, or playing with light-up tweezers or accessories in the tunnel ahead, as after all, we don't want to scare our critters stiff.
To the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con
Looks like we're going back in time.
Let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle.
And as we approach Main Street Station, remember to remain fully seated until the